lawcon.us to find out more.
All right, welcome back, everyone. It's time for our Logan Thompson Law segment. Jimmy Logan, what's going on?
Great things in this country, specifically in our community, Steve. Isn't it just fascinating what the future holds for this community if we can make certain that we do things in a manner that we don't detract from any portion of our community? That's, you know, Matt, you've seen communities large and small. Well, let me just first start with Matt. Today's Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day, Matthew Coleman.
Thank you. It's a great day.
It is. It's a great day.
It really is, and we're not going to talk a lot about Logan Thompson except for the fact that Kenneth Miller in our law firm served in Germany and various other parts of the world when he was in the service, came back, and ultimately decided to land with Logan Thompson. I've known Ken for many, many years, and Ken's an amazing individual, is he not?
And just an incredible community servant. And I think that's what resonates with so many of our veterans nowadays, is just their selfless service to this community and this great nation. And so it's, you know, this going back to World War I with Armistice Day, and then changing after World War II and Korean War to honor all the veterans. But, you know, it's just a body of people that got together and said, we're going to protect those that we don't know. We're going to protect the freedoms that people have that we may or may never come in contact with. And in our modern day of, you know, conflict and protest, we're going to protect those rights to be able to protest and to disagree with what the government says. And, you know, sometimes that's a struggle for a veteran that, you know, wants to see it one way. But it's a great time. It's a great country we live in. I think it's the greatest country in the world. And I was meeting with one of my liberal friends yesterday, and we're having a good discussion. and a couple of things we agreed on. One, this country needs a lot more conversation. We need to be able just to discuss our differences and try to come to good solutions. And number two, we need to get rid of the 24-hour news cycle. Because I think that somewhere between the 24-hour news cycle and the algorithms that are feeding into our social media, you're only getting one message, and that message, I think, does not bring this country together. And so Veterans Day is a great time to just remember those around us that we love, and all the freedoms we have here. Even for Jimmy and I to get along. We did, I don't know how many years ago it was, you and I did a commercial where we went back and forth. I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican, I'm this, I'm that, and I can't remember what the bringing home message on that was, but just get out and vote, I think is what it was.
We absolutely came out of that, and there was a lot of comment all over the Chattanooga news media about that discussion we had. And it is true. I love Matt Coleman. I know he has a heart of love for this community, and that's a part of what Logan Thompson's about, as you know. And I wanted to mention, Matt's aware of this, Steve, you're aware of it. A few years ago, the question was, are we really going to get a veterans home? And we've done it. And as you know, John Simmons and so many people were so important, and it's time-consuming. The contributions to the community to get this veterans home, as you know, we've got a couple of companies that contributed a lot of money to that, and we have one anonymous contribution that I can't say who it is, and I think I don't know that there's a lot of people who actually know about that. But Steve, that veterans home, we knew, a group of us did, that the money that we got, we weren't going to have all of the money we wanted to have available to make sure that the veterans in our community will continue to enjoy times spent going and doing activities, and the state and the United States government does not provide the funds for that. Our community has put together a significant contribution. People started with Jeff Morlock. How about that? That's right. And it started with Rodney Fitzgerald and myself. We put together this program, and we've got a fairly good start to provide for the veterans in our community and people who are at the veterans home. We've got programs going to start January of this year. Let me tell you, though, that we need some people with some leadership skills, people who just know what the veterans' needs are. Rodney left, moved to West Tennessee. Jeff just took a step up to heaven. And we're left with Jimmy Logan going to administer this. So Matt and I talked yesterday, and we're talking about if you have a desire to assist in providing benefits to our veterans from our veterans home, please contact us. And if you would desire to participate, Jimmy Logan's not going to be here for very much longer, probably. I understand that you're aware of that.
What in the world?
Prayed for it. But
No, we got too much for you to do.
I know, but it is, if you would like to dedicate some time to the Veterans Program and putting together things, we've already got a commitment from the Chattanooga Lookouts, and we're going to provide some of our veterans who are at the Veterans Home and who are capable of going down, and they're going to go to the new Chattanooga Lookout Stadium.
Wow.
We have a commitment, Steve, and I was going to ask you to do something too. There are some of the veterans who will be able to travel as far as Atlanta, and I think that we've got a commitment, it's almost finalized, to take some of our veterans, and we've got a volunteer nurse who's going to go down and provide some assistance in case somebody is not feeling well, that kind of thing. So there are other activities we're thinking of, but, and when I say we, it is me, but I want people to come forth and say, hey, look, I bet some veterans might want to go to one of the ponds or lakes around here catching some fish. How shocking. Wouldn't that be some? And we know that people have got a lot of potential ideas. So, Steve,
Call a law firm, maybe?
they can call
Call the law firm?
call a law firm, or if they wanted to, they could call my Mix 104.1.
Call right here. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But we just want to get the information, and our agreement initially was there would be 3 people who would perform that responsibility with monies. If you wish to make a contribution to that fund, it's tax deductible. Our organization is plain and clear. The money is being held by the wonderful organization where people put their funds for charitable purposes, and you're familiar with that, the community fund. And so that's ready to go now, and I want everybody to know you're invited to give ideas. Actually, if you wish to put together a little program to take 6, 7, 8 veterans to some activity, you can do so. Just call me at the office.
Call you what? Oh.
Call me
Come on.
irresponsible. Yeah, go ahead and sing, Steve.
That's a great thing. That's a
But
wonderful
it is
idea.
a wonderful thing
Here on Veterans Day.
here on Veterans Day. And Steve, I got these little tidbits.
This is fascinating. I've been reading this.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And as
Well, you know, and we have so many people moving in and out of this community, and then some of those that have retired and relocated here from other places. And I see them at church, I see them at the school, and they say, well, what can I do to get involved? How can I, you know, my season in work may have changed, but, you know, my energy hasn't. And this is one of these opportunities for someone to get back involved and meet some wonderful folks and find that fulfillment at this stage in this season of your life. So I really encourage people to get along or come in and just give Jimmy a call.
Jimmy,
He needs it.
Jimmy, we're talking about Jimmy Logan and, of course, Matthew Coleman, the Logan Thompson law firm. This is fascinating. I don't think a lot of people, I mean, I'm actually finally learning something here reading this. This is great, Jimmy.
the aspects of the development of our Veterans Day as we know it now, Matthew made mention of Armistice Day, and one of the fascinating things to me is that Veterans Day does not have the apostrophe added. And that was a determination which was made about 10 years ago, that the group we are all a part of. It's my father, my two uncles, who died with scars from having served. So, folks, if you see a veteran today, or a mother, or a father of someone, please take a moment. Thank you, Matt, for what you've done for our country. I appreciate it.
That's right.
Thanks, guys.
That's right.
Okay. Any more?
Jimmy, yeah, a couple of notes here. Of course, I always think of Mayor Rowland, who always hosted the Veterans Day ceremony, and he would always say the 11th hour, the 11th day of the 11th month, which will be today, 11 a.m. at Waterville Baptist Church, our community Veterans Day ceremony.
Yeah, it's down at Waterville Baptist, and it's a come one, come all. And if you have to stand out in the cold, it's not that cold now. The temperature's up, so we hope that a lot of people will come and pat the Matt Coleman's of our community.
But a lot of ceremonies today. I know, at least within the city school system, there's several of them. I'll be at Cleveland Middle after lunch. If you go down to the courthouse, John Thompson and those involved there have put the flags out, and those have little plaques on them. If you get a chance, walk up and look at those plaques, because many family members have honored those flags in behalf of them.
Well, guys, thanks, Jimmy, and your firm. You guys are leading the way as usual, Logan Thompson Law Firm. And hey, countdown is on, Jimmy. December 1, the empty stocking fund will begin.
I talked about that at a church gathering this past weekend, and
you didn't mention Bridget, did you? Because they don't mention her around church. Okay, we don't need her.
Okay. Well, folks, it's good. Begin to think about our empty stocking fund. Still call it. I don't know what do you call it now?
Empty stocking fund.
Okay, that's good. Your memory and mine goes into it.
Hey, but we don't have enough brain power to change it.
Christmas party for children. People use different things.
Sure, yeah.
Folks, it's come one, come all. You want to help take care of the people in this community who will have a bright, bright Christmas and may not if we don't respond as we've done for many, many years.
We have Church of God headquarters on December 1. We're going to be back in the lobby. This will save me a phone call to you later. We're back in the lobby this year, not where we were last year.
And at 6 o'clock or
We're
7?
7. We're getting older, Jimmy. We're going to start at 7 this year. Matt Coleman, anything you want to add here before we go?
No, just glad to be here.
Happy
glad to be
Veterans
around
Day,
you guys.
God bless you.
Thank you.
You and your family. And what
Thanks
your
for this
dad's
community.
done.
Thanks for you guys.
What Dr. Coleman's done on the battlefields all over the world, mission work, performing medical miracles, Jimmy, around the world.
Yeah.
From Dr. Ronald Coleman.
He sets an example.
Oh, my gosh, in heaven.
No question.
Your mother, one of the best people in the world.
Yeah, she's a tolerant woman.
I guarantee you. Guys, thanks. Hey, visit, you want to, of course, the Logan Thompson Law Firm, they turn over their time a lot of times to civic projects, just like today, Veterans Day, thanks to Jimmy and Robert and everybody, Matthew, everybody at Logan Thompson. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. We're going to take a quick